I'm just going to do another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the TRON Legacy Impulse Projection Deluxe Sam Flynn figure. This completes the Series 1 for the TRON Legacy figures, and I'm really hopeful that they come out with a Series 2 with a couple extra characters, such as this guy? It'd be really cool if we could at least get a Kevin Flynn out of the whole thing. He started the whole thing. We might as well get a figure for him. But again, very nice packaging on here where you have a nice picture here on the side. TRON Legacy, nice logo. Flip it around here on the back. All 4 figures in Series 1. And then you look up at the top, we got a nice little bio that says that Sam Flynn is in his mid-20s and the son of Kevin Flynn. He is smart, confident, and charismatic, as well as self-consciously fearless. He has an adventurous spirit that makes him unafraid to take risks. Sam is pulled into the TRON system, tested in a series of gladiatorial games, and eventually escapes and reconnects with his long-lost father. You can see he's got, the figure lights up, comes with a baton, he's fully articulated, face projection, and he talks. Also comes with the Deluxe Sam Flynn figure itself, identity disc, and a baton. And of course, the user instruction guide. Discover the entire TRON line at spinmaster.com/TRON. Sure, email customer care at spinmaster.com. Who cares? Overall, fairly simplistic packaging that you've seen before, but this is it. The pièce de résistance. Let's get them open and see what we have. Okay, guys, so here we have the Deluxe Sam Flynn figure open up and out of its packaging. And much like the Clue figure, he doesn't really come with much in terms of accessories. He does come with his ID disc, which fits in his hand a whole lot better. As you can see, it's sculpted in a much better way to allow him to hold it a whole lot easier. It can also be stored here on his back by just clipping it in. Kinda. Come on. Don't you want to clip in there? Clip in there. There we go. And there you have it, which looks really good. And then, of course, he comes with his baton, which doesn't really do too terribly much other than go in his hand and peg onto his upper thigh. And that's really it. They really seem to kind of limit the amount of accessories that this figure has because he's got the impulse projection in his face, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's still a decent figure. In terms of his articulation, his head is static. It will not move. His arms will rotate out. They also rotate at the bicep. They move this way around. Bend at the elbow, rotate at the wrist, nothing at the waist. You got the stupid joint here at the leg, which allows you to rotate it kind of, and then you guys know. The stupid Revoltech joints. He rotates at the knee, and again, it's really not very good. I mean, you can see that there's a big degree of separation between the knee and the thigh. You can bend it at the knee, and then again, you see, it's nice and rounded, and then it just juts out, which kind of sucks. He's got that on both sides, rotates at the ankle, and then slightly pivots back and forth. But again, because of the way that the boot is molded and the way the actual shin is, he doesn't get too much motion out of his ankles, which is kind of unfortunate. But the money that you're going to be paying for really is the light up feature, impulse projection that you have in his face. And that's really it. So let's cut the lights off and let's take a look at that. Okay, now with the lights off, it should actually be able to display fairly nice. We're going to kind of zoom in, lift up the arm, and then you just push the button and bling.
We gotta work together. It's the only way.
They gotta work together. It's the only way.
I'm not a program.
He's not a program.
My name is Sam Flynn.
His name is Sam Flynn.
Some things are worth the risk.
Some things are worth the risk.
We gotta work together. It's the only way.
And that's it. Again, one of the things that kind of is unfortunate is his lights only appear on his chest. It would be really nice if they could at least make the bottom lights kind of glow in the dark or something. It'd be really cool to actually give that effect and, nothing in the back. It's rather a letdown, to be honest, in terms of the light-up features. But for what it's worth, it's actually fairly decent. And it's the only good guy that we got so far. So we gotta like him. Now, in terms of playability, this figure, much like the other ones in the first series, really suffers because of the lack of articulation in the upper part of the thigh. And if you're a collector who likes to pose his figures, it's not gonna do it for you either. The only real pose that you're ever gonna really get with this figure is what he's doing right now, just kind of standing there. If you're happy with that, like I really am, then this figure is a nice addition to your collection. I really do hope that we get a Series 2 with some extra good guys, because as of right now, this just isn't going to cut it. Now, one final thing that I did want to mention, the instruction manual here for the Sam Flynn figure, it says Sam Flynn. It shows Sam Flynn. When you open it up, however, it gives you all the different sayings that the Clue figure comes with. Flynn lives, greeting programs, out there is our destiny. Out there is our destiny. So, you like bikes. You'll get the reward you deserve. Those are all things that the Clue figure says. So, they kind of, I don't know. I don't know if that's a mess up. I don't know why they would do something like that. I mean, that's stupid. Sam Flynn and then show you all of Clue's different sayings, but waste of paper. But there you guys have it. So, until next time, this has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you guys later.